Please tell me.
So, me and my friends, do you remember I said we were making the boards for our game?
Sure.
Yes.
We made the boards for our D&D game, and while we were down there, there's this lady who was writing some sort of book or something or novel
D&D.
because we were talking about D&D, and she interrupts and she goes, "So it's me and my two buddies, and we're all white." She goes, "Are any of you Jewish?" It's like really random. We don't know this lady. She's like, "I'm writing a book about Jewish people. I need an Orthodox Jewish name." It's like the internet is at your fingertips. First of all,
Hezekiah.
second of all, kind of bold to assume that one of the three white dudes is Jewish. But ironically, my family's Jewish, so like,
Seems like she nailed it to me.
I guess so.
Jedediah.
But she kept talking. I think I said Jedediah. I can't even lie.
It'd be like Ezekiel.
But
Yeah.
she kept talking to us, and we were like, we don't want to talk to this lady, but she just kept talking to us. She was in her 7th year as an art student.
Oh my god.
Hashtag
That's
wasting money.
That's what I'm saying. And she was talking about how
like
her friend was
part-time or
writing this
something?
Sleep Token fan fiction where the Sleep Token members were like, or I guess they were reading it or writing it, and it was like the Sleep Token members were running like an illegal sex ring. And now every time I hear Sleep Token, that's all I can think of, and I hate it.
That is one way to spend your time on this planet.
Yeah, that is one way to spend your time on this planet.
You know what's also a good thing
Apparently,
to
she
spend
used to
time
be
on
a
this
film.
planet is playing D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. Sorry, guys. See you later. Finally.
And then also, she apparently used to be a film student and forced me and my friends to watch her student film, and it was not good.
You put it in her butt later or what? Like, where's this going?
No, I wanted that memory out of my head, and every time someone brings up Sleep Token, that's all I can think of. This woman had to be in her late 20s. Also, she called my boxing stance trash.
Listen, you don't have to have sex with her personality.
One of them you get to use for free.
I did not want this woman. No aspect of this woman was attractive to me.
Honestly, it's like kind of good advice. Right. Like, fuck, I can't.
This was
I can't
a rather large lady, and she was complaining about how the boxing club sucked. And I was very annoyed because I was like, I'm part of the boxing club, and she goes, "Do they do weightlifting?" I was like, "No, we kind of focus on form and technique because they expect that you should be working out and getting in shape on your own time. This is more for learning how to box." And she goes, "Oh, well, that's stupid then. That's a stupid club." And I was like, "Okay, lady."
Could have thrown down right there.
I could have thrown down, but then I didn't because I'm not going to do that.
I
was like, don't insult my boxing club. Okay. It would have turned into an 80s movie in 2 seconds.
And running up the stairs.
Did you insult my club, bro?
Do the fucking, like the shoulder hit or whatever the fuck it is. Did you just bump into me? What the fuck?
Oh. I'm probably going to do boxing next semester because my schedule, I only have 4 classes, and like, it's a really nice schedule.
We're probably going to end up doing like D&D next semester at this rate.
Let me yap, all right?
When Steven talks, can you hear him through my mic too?
No.
Stevie talk.
Hello, my name is Stevie. I am your dungeon master for the day today.
Every time Stevie talks, I just stop listening, so I don't know. Amen for that.
And then can you guys hear me through his?
No.
I don't think so.
We only hear your sweet voice.
I heard
Ellie,
like,
you are the quietest person here.
Yo, step the
except
fuck
for
up.
Bob.
That's my wife sleeping.
My wife.
I just wanted to make sure because if it did, I would just keep myself muted until I had to talk. But
I say that respectfully.
So bad.
Put some respect on her name.
Okay.
Ellie.
What?
Okay. So now that
I need to change that.
Look at Steve.
I'll just
It's
die.
not my last name anymore.
Steven's just dying.
What are you going to be,
You'll be
Ellie
fine.
Trude now? instead of
You know
Ellie
what he-
Watt.
Really true.
You know what he told me today? He had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I'm on my way home from work, and he's like, "Yeah, so I'm in kidney failure, and I'm gonna need to get a transplant."
Nuggets face.
I was
Well,
like,
that's one way to break that news. Okay.
I was like, okay, so are you serious right now? And he goes, "No, I'm kidding. I'm fine."
Fuck, yeah, major organ failure. No fucking big deal. Yeah.
He's
not like
gonna-
you don't need those things anyway.
Who
I'm
needs
gonna
those?
kill him one of these days.
You have 2 of those. You don't need it.
Not
It's
if
fine.
the kidney failure does it first.
We'll have to bury the body.
Statistically speaking, you would be
Spit
the
it
one
out,
to
comes
Junior.
it comes from a spouse. If somebody is murdered, the first person they look at is always the spouse.
Yeah,
this
I
case
have
is-
too many
to look
hidden
at.
notes in this house where it says my wife did it. Okay, good. Breath. Love it. Love to hear it. So,
Anyways, I'm gonna start talking about something else right now.
Something off topic, you know.
I think this will be the fastest that we've actually ever started D&D when we.
Honestly, yeah, it's only
True.
11 minutes past. Like,
know.
we're not that bad.
well, in all fairness,
relatively
we
speaking.
haven't started yet. But
You're right. We should set the new record.
And we're still gonna keep it
You know
going.
what's really
I
an
think we should just
interesting
push it back
topic
till
to
11.
talk about is the economic security that was the Roman Empire up until its downfall. Can we talk about that for
Can
a
we
second?
talk about the economic state of the world right now? Like,
Can we talk about how the Roman Empire started falling as soon as they stopped conquering places?
guys, look at my mile run time. It's-
Our tariffs are stop conquering places.
Something like that, I guess. I mean, hey, we have one more Gulf named after us than we did before.
America.
True.
Uh,
It's okay. I'm in no hurry.
I was
Sounds
worried you were
like
gonna
I'm
start
danger.
right there. So
he's
Guys,
reverse
quick, come up with
psychology
another
us.
I'm still trying to
Guys,
do
so
spell.
Jack gotta go.
Okay, so are we good with starting at 8 EST now? If sleeping
be
is
fine
not
with that.
working.
I could
I'm
start
off every
whatever.
Friday. Every Friday for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything if you come back in like 3 days and be like, "Hey guys, I'm going out with friends on Friday."
Yeah.
I won't be there.
Or you're like,
Oh,
hey, my
sorry.
girlfriend's taking me to somewhere.
I wanna, wanna spend.
How dare
time
you
with
have
my
a social life, dude.
girlfriend,
Dude, you
to
have 6
occasionally-
other days of the week you can have a social life.
Oh yeah, are we gonna get to meet your girlfriend
Hopefully, I'm trying
when
to
we
see
go out?
Trying to see if she's gonna be back from Mexico that time.
Mm.
Because I know she's going to
I think
Mexico
so.
that first week.
Okay,
That'll be
who
fun.
wants to recap?
So this one time,
Get back
we
in.
decided to be a good idea to go walk up to some homies. This is just what I remember from last time. They weren't.
Oh yeah, you weren't
homies.
here last week.
What happened? Somebody else.
Exactly. That's
can't
why I'm
do it.
asking someone to
I was
recap.
waiting. I don't know what it's going to do.
TPK'd
I can-
again.
I can recap, I think.
No way! Did you guys really?
Fuck.
No.
I think
Um,
Steven made sure that it was impossible for us to do it again based on how last week was.
So basically, last week, we kind of picked up right at the end of the combat. Zirek woke up in a burst of life and flew out of there. He escaped, went to the nearby town village that we had stayed at the night prior, and kind of collapsed there until the next morning. The team woke up in a barn, which was later to be found out on the same farm that they miraculously didn't do anything miraculous on. They all fought and fell. They all woke up in chains. I believe Callista was the first to escape by weaseling her way out, and then she helped Jolie and Golian out. Then, in a little bit later, Xochi and Morin were found alive as well. Zirak at the bar woke up in a bed, being watched over by a barmaid who kind of just like asked if he needed anything. She gave him bread, which was actually epic. And then
Now this is
This
epic.
is he asked the barmaid about the farm. She said she was familiar with it and knew that the previous farmers chased off it. She sent a message from Xerac to the City Watch, letting the City Watch know about the actions that occurred, as well as a letter Xerac wanted to send somewhere else. The farm crew worked their way out. They slowly escaped without their stuff. They fought some goblins that were in the barn. And after making it outside, they, found that the fake will breakers had left. And there was only goblins left. And they all fought the goblins. Xerac also helped them fight the goblins. And we ended with the combat over as Xerac stood on the wall facing the party. I don't think I missed anything there.
Yeah. Basically,
Minor
right?
details, but that's it. Yeah. Really, not a whole lot happened.
Yeah, it was kind of getting.
It was the
Back
most I've
up.
talked in a session to date. So
Which we are happy for.
woo.
That's somebody's wife you're talking about.
Who?
Oh my god.
Fucking watch it, boy. Okay. So as the final goblin, I guess you can kind of hear an echo now. If I talk at my normal voice, I have to be conscious of my loud booming voice. As you see the final goblin fall with an arrow right through it, you can see Xerac coming up from the south side of the farm as he seems overjoyed to see you all up and moving about. You can see Callista, Ajoli, and Xochi kind of in the middle of the fray as the multiple goblins there have been dispatched. And a little farther north of the farm, you can see Morin kind of standing, holding his sword, and kind of just peering over in your direction, kind of taking in everything that's happening.
I run up and I kind of. I'm assuming Ajoli, Xochi, and Callista are all kind of next to each other because that's how it kind of looks on the map. I'm just gonna kind of run over and give them a big hug with my wings. Like, oh, thank
Consent,
God.
please.
May I hug you?
Yes.
I wrap them all in a big hug, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness you guys are okay. I was so worried.
Say, Xerac, it's nice to see you. You actually did something on this fight, at least.
I don't know, Jolie. Those guys seem to kick our ass, and they're not here anymore. You should say thank you to the bird.
Thank you, Xerac. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Ajoli.
Mora's gonna just walk up and just low clap. Good job, guys. You really killed those little goblin dudes.
Morin, you sure seem to like that wall over there.
Nice, sassy, Morin.
I also give Morin a hug.
I will not.
I look disturbed at this. I feel like Morin would let me give them a hug. Usually. Like a.
The goblins
Two Brute?
meant nothing. The only ones that we or of any consequence were the fake breakers that are now gone.
We gotta find those guys so we can kick their asses. I guess we learned nothing.
I think personally we gotta train and maybe get better than those guys.
Yeah, it's a training montage.
Training montage, and then we're all level 7 at the end of it.
Yes, perfect.
I think we just need to, I mean, maybe check around and see if we can go to, like, buy some items and, like, I don't know about you, but I could probably use an upgrade.
I'm thinking I could probably upgrade my glaive.
If
It's
you
good.
would.
I'd rather
We could stand to.
I can hit with
get
it even if I
something better.
miss. That's the beautiful thing about it. It does 5 damage if I miss.
You're really good at that, so that's a pretty good feature.
Exactly. Wait a minute.
That's painful.
Nice.
I'd rather blame this loss on my gear than my own inability, so yeah, we should do that.
Oh, there's plenty of blame to go around, but we do need some better gear.
Who are you blaming?
More just side eyeing the Birdman at this point.
What'd he do? He
What's
saved
wrong,
us.
Murren?
Plenty. But I'll tell you
It's
about
okay.
that some other time.
We use our big boy voices here. Go ahead. Here's the talking. The first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down on the little hay bale area. I'm gonna find like the biggest stick. Well, not the biggest, but like proportionate to my body compared to like what Morin can hold. I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna pick it up. I'll be like, "Here, Morin. Here's your talking stick. Say what you want."
It's probably a little bit bigger than that.
Everybody shush. Morin has the talking stick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna flip it over my shoulder and just look at Zirak and tell him, "I died, bird."
But you're alive.
Yes. Yes, I am.
What is death? I don't know. I just felt like it went black and then we were here.
Oh, that's all.
Wait, Morin,
Wow.
did you meet the great kings in the sky?
I meant something.
Did you meet Tyr?
I don't think it was Tyr.
Jolie, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that because that was a real slick way of incorporating your backstory.
Woohoo!
You, the kings in the sky, keep on ruling. No? Okay.
They watch over us.
Those
Always.
kings, they're very helpful when you're out in the wilderness, especially with a Jolie here.
Sometimes the only way you can know is by looking up and looking at the kings.
Remember.
Wait, Morin, you saw something? What did you say? I just saw blackness. It was dark. It's kind of scary.
I didn't hear, or sorry, I didn't see something, but I did hear someone calling me back from wherever that I was.
Was it the pretty lady? Do you have somebody you're not telling us about?
Was it a pretty man? That'd be okay too.
Oh, that'd be okay too. Who's the judge?
You guys, as you're
Zirak,
talking and speaking, the building behind Morin that you guys kind of all ran past in order to, fight these goblins, you can hear some rustling going on inside there.
Here?
A Jolie. A Jolie.
What? Yeah.
I think there's someone inside.
Well, naturally, we should just walk up to it and open the door, right?
Absolutely not.
That's what
You
I
know
want
what
to
I
do.
need to do?
Is
I'm
this a
going to-
window here?
I'm going
Yes.
to put. I'm going to.
Warren's gonna walk over and look in the mirror. Or sorry, window. That one. My bad.
Make a perception check.
It's like, yes.
Yes, indubitably. Yes.
As you look through, you can see
Oh, my camera's not
you
on.
can
Sorry,
see one of the box lids.
I was looking for your beautiful face.
inside there close and then kind of like rock a little bit and then stop moving.
Another puny goblin is trying to hide from us.
maybe we should ask it if it knows where the fake wheel breakers went.
Oh, you bloodthirsty little monsters don't want to kill this one too?
Oh, I do, but
Hey! What are you? Whoa! Where did that come from?
I'm still mad.
Oh, I got more of it if you like.
Go ahead. Hey, you have the
More in of
talking
it.
stick. Let's go. Come on. Let it out. Let it out, big guy. Come on. We've been around for a while. Let's go. Come on.
Well, first of all, and I'm gonna go into a list of, well, this guy did this that one time, and then this guy did that time, and then this guy and that dude. And it's just more just like airing like 20,000 like tiny little grievances. Like
Airing out your
you failed
grievances.
you failed your performance check, and we had to pay for that carriage ride.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's hard learning new songs. Okay, I'm trying to work on it.
No,
More
he's
like-
right.
Like I'm pretty much blaming absolutely everybody, like for anything at all, and nothing
You're
about myself.
You're here
Well, Lauren.
pointing fingers. Hold on, I was gonna feed on that. Hey, you're there, but you know what? Give me that. I'm gonna snatch the talking stick away from him, but I have to snatch it with both paws.
It's on the ground behind me. I flipped it over my shoulder.
Lauren, you give me my talking stick back now.
It's over in the grass somewhere with the other twigs.
Go get my talking stick.
Remember we had like 300
Here, you-
gold and then we just gave it to the police.
I'm gonna say here, use this as a talking stick, and I'm gonna hand him my warhammer.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna grab it.
Make a strength check. It is a two-handed weapon.
Where the hell is my
Versatile, so you can
yeah.
one-hand it.
5 because I have a -1.
Grab onto it like Mjolnir with both your hands, and it just slams into the ground as you're trying to like hold
in
on
my
to it.
paws, and I have the time. Everybody, shut up! Except for Jolie, he can speak.
No, please go ahead.
Lauren,
What are the-
you're sitting here pointing fingers at us, but what about you? What the heck did you do? You sat there and just took damage like a little bitch.
I took
Oh,
all the aggro. I put myself in harm's way so you could assist the other dumbass paladin who charged in by himself.
Golan is just sitting in the corner.
Rooting.
I'm sitting there pointing fingers at him too, like directly at him.
How about you also take responsibilities for your own actions? Remember that one time we had all this gold and you decided to give it back because, oh, Tier.
We'll all be rewarded for our services.
Oh, I hope so. And I'm going to let go of his hammer and hope to God it doesn't fall on me.
Can we roll a d20?
I'm rolling
Fuck it.
it for dexterity. It is an 8.
When I see him let go, can I try and grab it?
Sure, make a dex save.
Oh, wait, play it out. We'll be like, I let it go, and then I start feeling it get closer.
I want to see how Jolie rolls first before I narrate it.
The
Okay.
hammer grows like gigantic as he gets
As-
smaller.
The shadows like
Straight
coming at him.
Straight ahead.
Basically, you can see the way that it had hit the ground is the hilt, the handle of the weapon was actually on the ground, like the small part, and the actual warhammer portion of it was up. I'm sorry. And the actual warhammer portion was up, and as you like huff and puff, and you kind of blew up, stop. You kind of forget that you weren't really holding on to it. It was actually just like leaning on the wall, on the ground, and you can see it slowly start to pivot towards you. And as you look up, you're like, shit. And then you can just see a big cat paw interject itself right in between your face and the warhammer as it was about to squish you. He grabs it, picks it up.
I was afraid I was going to lose one of my 9 lives. Thank you, Jolie. I only have like 2 of those left.
Yeah, we're getting pretty sparse on these things, but hey, sometimes you talk us out of trouble, sometimes I stop us from getting hurt by big stuff.
Or sometimes you just cleave us out of trouble. So it's a win-win.
Win.
Win-win-win? Win-win?
You hear
We
some
win.
more
That successfully
rustling
mediated a conflict. Sorry.
coming from this building.
Do we talk? Well, allegedly, more things were murderous. So let's. Sorry.
Yes, let's all die.
Choking on my own spit.
Oh man,
Roll the
I have
dex
been
save.
there though.
Let's just we'll open the door and maybe we should scare him with the Jolie because he's the most scary one. Warren, not so scary. If I saw a Jolie in the door standing menacing, I'd probably myself.
And if it ends up being dangerous, I can just get smacked anyway.
All right, I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna walk up to this door. And I don't know, okay, I'm just gonna knock. I'm gonna knock on the door.
as you knock on the door, you can hear
Oh, so menacing.
you can hear some both of you make a perception check.
Ooh.
Can I?
Yeah, you're right there. You can make one, sure.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna say, can I assist them by telling them where to look? But I don't know if it really helps or it just makes any difference. It's whatever.
Yeah, they're at the door, so they wouldn't be looking; they'd be hearing. They haven't opened it
never
yet. Jolie, you hear some scattered, this like frantic voice, and some shuffling. Sochi, you're able to, because you're kind of at the same level as this individual is. You can hear them saying, talking about that they've come back and he needs to escape.
We need to leave a Jolie. We need to get them. Okay, I'm gonna open the door, and you're gonna be super scary, and see if you can just like grab him or do what you do best. I don't know. Your decision.
I'll be big. I'm good at that.
All right, here we go. All right, ready? Vámonos.
And I'll just run in and do a big roar. And
As you sprint in, you can see a figure on the back trying to like pry open the back window to escape. You can see this halfling-looking person with just tattered clothes. It looks like they've soiled themselves, like they've been beaten, held against their will.
Oh my God, Jolie, did you
And-
make him shit himself? I
I think that was there already.
It's scary, but not like like
Just a
piss
little.
yourself scary, not shit yourself scary. Those are two
Maybe he's-
different things.
Maybe he's part rabbit.
He turns around and he
There's
says,
a little-
no, please, don't hurt
I'll
me.
say, who are you? Why are you here?
This is my farm. My name is Eldrick.
Did the goblins and the other people take it over from you?
Yeah, I've been held here for like a week. Against my will. I haven't eaten.
Well, I don't want to hurt you.
You look like
I don't
you
hear
do.
any of this, and I'm going to jump over in the doorway and go. Oh,
Ah!
Dude,
You can see him.
oh, it's just a little man. Hello, little man. I'm gonna walk up to him.
I walk up hearing this commotion of a roar and an oogly boogly.
He's kind of like cowering up on top of like a pile of like sacks of like rotten like cabbages and potatoes, as he's like he's got one hand like holding onto the sill of the window as he's like kind of cowering and covering himself. Like, please just don't hurt me.
Come on out here,
whatever you
Eldrick.
want.
No, just
Zirak, what is your name, little man? Hello.
My
That
name is
Eldrick.
Eldrick.
Very nice to meet you, Eldrick. It's okay. We were here to help the farmer. Zerak, hello. Can you come
Yes.
here, please? Zerak,
Yes.
could you give this
Yes.
kind man some of your water if it happens to be clean? Do not be dirty water, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
I give him some water from my water skin, which is clean.
good. No trouble.
What? Why am I being?
No, I said good. No
Anyways.
trouble.
Who are you, sir?
He
His name is
reaches.
Eldrick.
I was chewing a
name
piece
is-
of ice. That's why I had.
So
responded, yeah.
Zerak,
Oh, I
this is
wasn't in here.
Eldrick. Let's make sure we're not here to hurt you, Eldrick.
Is
He
this
kind of
your
like
farm,
takes the
Here, have
water
some
skin
water. Here, take
and
some
is like
water.
looking at you all, just like shaking and. Like, still
gonna-
very, very scared and intimidated.
I'm gonna pat his head.
And I've walked out so that he's less intimidated, or at least has a less intimidating presence in front of him.
I'm gonna thumbs up a Jolie on. Good performance. Very good.
He gives you this water skin back. You feel your water skin basically empty now. He just fucking he drank all of it. He was parched.
Guzzles
Is
it.
this your farm, sir?
Yes. Yes, this is my farm. Welcome. I guess it's
Do you know
my
the
farm.
Do you know the barmaids at whatever the nearby town is called?
I've been there.
Ooh, Chipotle.
And they told me about what happened here yesterday. They told me. So I'm sorry to hear about your home.
Well, I haven't been back in my house in a week. I've been kept here in this little workshop.
A week? Didn't you say you have been here for months?
They came a week ago. I heard the commotion yesterday. If I said a month, I meant a week.
I think you said week earlier. I thought.
Well, you're free of
forgot.
goblins now.
You're still muted, baby.
He said he's been in there for days.
Yeah.
Well, your farm is free of goblins now, sir, but we can't say the same for the four who were telling those goblins what to do.
Oh my god. Wait. Guys. Hold on. Huddle up real quick.
Huddle up, huddle up. We huddle.
Hold on.
I
Eldrick will
huddle.
be- 1 second. 1 second.
I bend down.
Nice.
Giggity.
What if he gets scared of Golian?
Whoa, Joel, not now.
What if he gets scared of Golian?
Well,
I
I
don't
look
see
at
how
Golian
that
message.
helps us.
look
We've
at
already
Golian and I
scared
message him. I
him.
go, stay
What
away.
what if he shits himself like he did when Jolie walked in?
How much shit does this guy have in him?
Dude, so
I have
much
a lot.
shit. So
I didn't know
much
someone could
shit.
have this much.
Has he even been eating recently? Where's it coming from?
Well, there's only one way to find out, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm always curious.
Looks like Golian brewed in the corner.
Yeah. It's okay. Let's go outside. Come outside. Zerek, let's get them outside. Let's get them outside.
Come
Eldrick
outside
kind
with
of
me,
like
Eldrick.
looks at you all, and kind of like hesitantly follows you out into the rest of onto the rest of the property where he can
Get you
see
some fresh air.
all of the goblins that have been slain. He just kind of like deep sighs, sees
Are you hungry,
all of the
Eldrick?
fences that have been destroyed, the carts, like all of his hard work throughout all this
Andrew.
time.
I'm gonna ask him. Are you alone in there, or were you alone in there?
The workshop? Yes,
Yes.
I'm the sole proprietor. Unfortunately, my wife died many years ago. I've been keeping the farm up, and
Morin's gonna stop listening and make his way inside and open up that box he saw close earlier.
that was the box
Morn,
that
what are you doing?
Eldrick was hidden in. You
Oh,
can,
okay.
as you approach it, you get this like crazy pungent feces and piss smell
Whoa!
coming from it. Like that's where he was being held.
I kind of
and just
walk over.
walk out.
I walk over in more instruction. I'm like, what are you doing?
This is what I saw through the window. He
Morin,
was
you're
sitting
being
there for
extra
some time.
You're being rude.
Morin, you're being extra brutish. You're being like Golian. Don't be like Golian. We already have one.
Yeah, we don't need two Golians around here.
Exactly.
And only one of them can
Our-
hit something, okay? We don't need two guys that can't hit anything.
Our Golian's enough for us.
Poor Bomb, he's not even here to defend himself.
God. I'm just
We
imagining
love-
he's like just over here in the corner or something, just like
Yeah.
leaning against
He's
the
just
wall.
like against the wall, like, ugh.
We love one Golian. We don't necessarily love two Golians.
Send him the clip.
Just because this guy, Eldrick, was held captive doesn't mean he's going to tell us the truth.
Well, maybe we can at least hope he does. I turn back to Eldrick.
He looks up pretty scared.
I turn
You
back to
can-
Eldrick. Are you feeling hungry at all, sir?
You can see him. He kind of like turns. Here's what you say, and then turns and kind of sees Golian, but doesn't like acknowledge anything about him, and then kind of turns back to you. And I'm very hungry. Yes. Since you guys have seemingly released me from my restriction here, please let's go to the house just in case anything else is left in there. I might be able to fix you something.
I can
something for
I can
myself.
handle food for you.
Sir, you're saying you're held inside there and you want to make us food? No,
I'd like to cast good berry and make 10 good berries.
Okay.
Yo, give me some of those.
Dude,
Welcome to the
I pass it around. Who wants a good berry?
I do.
Oh, good berry.
All right, I pass berries around to everybody. That should
Well.
give them enough. It says enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a day. So they're quite nourishing. When
Yummy.
I think of good berries, I think of just like giant blueberries, like a blueberry the size of like.
Imagine lembas bread.
I think of like dragon fruit.
Oh.
Ooh, exotic.
You're wrong.
It's
It's a fucking
fantasy.
kiwi.
I don't know.
Well, I think of like I'm saying like the shape of a blueberry, like the way a blueberry looks, but it kind of has like this light blue glow, like kind of the same color that like the cure wound spell is in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Like these glowing berries,
Sure.
or I guess, yeah, blueberry.
Are you
He-
sure this isn't radioactive?
He takes
they heal.
one and just. He's a farmer. He knows what a good berry is, and he just starts
They're good for
scarfing
the
it
soul.
down. As he's taking it, he starts to walk back towards the house. He's like, "Please, come. Just in case there's more of them, I'd like to not die."
Sounds good. I also would like to not die.
And he's going to continue to walk up, boop, 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 through the front of the house. He opens it up, and he can see where the inside door is kind of like partially broken, and goes to walk inside. And you just hear him, "Aw, ma'am."
I'm gonna start chowing down on my good berry as I'm walking over.
Everybody's following him inside. I'm gonna go over here.
I'll kind of sit down at the table because I'm eating.
You can see inside it's been ransacked. All of his plates, his flatware, everything has been destroyed. His mugs, his cups. One of the benches for his table is broken in half. The door to where the bedroom was, you can see is like taken off the hinge and sat down next to the doorway. Inside where there used to be 3 beds, you can see all 3 of them are still there, but they've been very, like, if they were feather mattresses, they've been torn up and just basically destroyed. The 2 smaller beds,
Looks
and the
like
one
they're searching
other
for
bed
something.
is just very, very gross, dirty, muddy, liquidy, all kinds of things.
Ew.
He kind of looks around and is like, "Well, so much for a glass of ale or something. I'll have to go into town."
If you
Why
go
would
to
they-
the
Go ahead.
if you go to the tavern outside of if you go to the tavern outside of town, tell them Xerax sent you. I paid them a few gold, so that should be enough for a few meals. They said maybe they'll be able to help you. And I want to hand him a piece of paper that I signed because maybe the barmaid will recognize it.
He takes this little piece of paper. He says, "It's very kind of you. Thank you." Just looking very defeated. Kind of like keeps it in his hand because he doesn't want to put it anywhere where it's
Yep.
just gonna get feces in it. He's trying to like look around and see if he can find new clothes or something to wear.
I'm gonna, while he's talking, I'm gonna be looking around for like any clues that they might have like left behind,
Sure.
like plans of like, because they didn't look like they'd be like super organized. I don't know, could be wrong, but also like look for clues of where they might be going and anything else of interest, like
Make
random
an
things.
investigation check.
Of
Ooh,
course.
Snap.
Oh boy, I love rolling dice. That's my favorite part of this game is rolling digital dice.
It's almost as good as real dice.
You
That
get that
is-
satisfying click on your
It's
mouse, and
That
It's
is
like
you know,
real dice, but half the
intimidation.
fun.
That is indeed intimidation. Thank you. Investigation is. Can I just add +8 to that roll?
roll the right check.
You need to get a second little.
See, it's even better.
That's even better.
You had a 50% chance of getting better or worse because you rolled exactly a 10. So, as you're kind of looking around, you can see there are bits and pieces of flyers and pamphlets kind of scattered about. You can see five rather distinct boot prints in the ground as you guys have been walking through. You notice that these boot prints are unlike, because you've been traveling with your companions, so you can tell different boot prints from theirs.
I've been studying your guys' boots.
And
I mean, I would.
What about a Jolie's new boots?
they're made for
True.
walking, and that's just what they'll do.
and they don't
He's
leave
new.
tracks.
He's new boot
He's
goofing.
just new boot goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments.
As you are looking around, you can determine that in addition to the 4 that you previously fought, there was a 5th person here. These pamphlets and letters, you can find one that is very, very similar, if not identical, to the pamphlet that Golian had been putting up and handing out upon his arrival to Waterdeep, and another pamphlet that is similar, but the wording of it, the message behind the wording is significantly more like it seems like it's meant to incite more fear. You almost get like a different, like a guttural, like hate reaction from it as you pick
As
it
I'm
up and
reading
read
this,
it. Yes.
so pick up this pamphlet and just read it, and they'd be like, "Fuck, I want to hit something."
Let's do it.
Go
That was
Message
Go
weird.
outside first.
No,
This
literally,
house is already messed up enough.
I'm gonna outburst and say that out loud so everybody hears. Fuck, I want to hit something. Whoa, that was
I
weird.
message Zoshi and I say,
Huh.
hit more, and he's being mean.
Warren's just gonna walk over and
That was a
try to
message.
take
You
the
can't hear
pamphlet
it.
out of his hand.
That was weird.
You go over, grab the pamphlet he's looking at, you read it, and you can see that it's very, very similar to pamphlets that you've seen in Waterdeep before. Except these pamphlets look to have come from Baldur's Gate, not from Waterdeep.
Like the game.
Oh,
How many Baldur gates are there? 3?
I'm going to say this as well, or tell them that this seems to have come from Baldur's Gate and not from Golian.
Golian obviously piques his interest. He goes over, he looks at the flyer. He's like, huh, I didn't make that. That must be where they came from.
Have you been to Baldur's Gate?
I was in Baldur's Gate before I came here.
Who did you piss off in Baldur's Gate?
I found the strongest there were.
So probably everyone.
So everyone.
And then once I was satisfied, I left.
So these are the people that disagreed with you?
This must be
That
the...
kind kind of twisted your message, because I get it. You wanted to, you recruited all of us. We might not be the strongest, but still, we still get the job done, right? I guess, maybe. Ooh, who knows? Anyway,
We've got heart.
So clearly, they are mad at you, or
Something that they had said when we originally fought is that they wanted to test me because their, quote, new leader didn't think I was the strongest, which apparently I am not.
so are you saying you got overthrown by your own club? More
Seems that
Golian,
way.
did you get overthrown? No. And I'm gonna look at Jolie and look like all sad. He lost all his friends, and now we're his friends. Come here, Golian, and then I'm gonna run over here and give him a hug.
He just puts his hand out and he's like, I never said that.
Pat goalie on shoulder and go, it's okay, you're the strongest here. Except for
And then I'll run up and try to give him a hug.
and maybe Morin.
Golian,
Yeah. Jolie walking up menacingly. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Give
Joel,
me a
roll a
hug,
d20.
man.
You got it, boss. There's the button.
Oh,
Oh god.
damn it. He just kind of looks at you and is like, "Don't touch me." You feel
Fine.
inclined not to
He
push
said
it.
no. He said no
I'll-
consent. Jolie, remember we talked
Oh.
about this. We talked
I'm-
about this.
I'll respect his personal space.
Okay.
I was really
He's got
hoping
enough
that
to be
roll
mad
would
about.
low.
This group takes consent very, very seriously.
No,
Right.
means yes, and
As
yes means
everyone
no.
should. What?
I'm going to
Well, sounds like it's a bunch of bullies, Golian.
ask Golian, was that just a faction of those you recruited, or was it all of them?
Rebecca, go to the bathroom.
I did not
Have a good
recognize the 4 that we fought. However,
They
the name
mentioned a
that
new
they
leader.
gave me, I did recognize as one that I recruited in Baldur's Gate.
Who is this mystery bitch?
Woohoo!
Whoa. Language, Morin.
Here wouldn't like that language.
His name was Varian.
Valium.
Varian.
More like-
Varion.
Very deadened.
Whoa.
Am I right, guys?
He's got jokes now?
More not like jokes.
We met in Baldur's Gate, and he had said that he was from the same neck of the woods as neck of the world that I was from. So we kind of clicked right away. He was another powerful soldier like myself.
His lover.
We fought, we battled, we joined forces, and he eventually gained my respect. So I bestowed the title of Willbreaker on him. He did always seem eager. Maybe
But
he
isn't eager what you
saw. Maybe he saw an opportunity after I left to make things in his image instead of the way that it should be.
And in all that time, you grew closer and closer until your real feelings blossomed.
The G in Golian stands for gay and proud of it.
Are you saying you like us more?
Like is a strong word. I've grown accustomed to being partnered with you.
He called us partners,
Reluctantly.
but still nonetheless.
I knew he was coming around on us.
He kind of he takes the flyer out of Morin's hands, and you see him just like again kind of deep sigh, scold, and in his eyes there's this like menace and fire, and he just rips up the pamphlet
Oh my god.
and throws it onto the ground. He said, I can't ask, and he says, I can't ask you to help me right this wrong. But in time, if we find ourselves in Baldur's Gate, I might need your help.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
look
mean I
at
get
Julie.
revenge.
I'm gonna look at Julie and just say, we've seen worse.
Honestly, we're due for a trip.
I can't even remember the last time I was in Baldur's Gate. I don't think I had met you yet, Jolie.
Nope. We haven't been there together that I can remember.
As he goes to walk away, you can see Eldrick come out of the bedroom, and he has like some cleaner clothes. I say cleaner. They're just like, they're still dirty clothes. You can tell that they were like rifled through. They're just not soiled anymore. He's kind of cleaned himself up a little bit. He's wearing non-soiled clothes. He comes out, and he's kind of just like, you see him grab a broom, and he just starts to like clean up around you. Takes a big bin, starts throwing stuff down inside it.
Well, if nobody else wants to stay here any longer, I need to grab. I have stuff still at the tavern. If anybody wants to accompany me, they can, or you guys can just head back or stay here. Either way, I'm going to go retrieve my items because all I have on me are my bow
Is
and
there
my
any more of those
glaive.
flyers on the ground?
You can see a couple more of them.
But is there ones that like Golian would have made and one that they have made?
Yeah, you see two
Okay. I have
distinct
one of
separate
Golian's.
ones.
Okay.
Me and
gonna
Callista
pick up
should have one of Golian's.
both of them and took it away.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out to the tavern if anybody wants to come with.
Eldritch?
I'm gonna clean up here a little bit. Thank you again for the good berry, and for freeing me. I'll.
Sorry we couldn't save your farm
Well,
before they did this.
at least I'm alive. I can do more work. It's not like I have anyone else.
Say those
Got all the
goblins will make good
time in the
fertilizer.
world. That is true.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Before I leave, though, I'm going to ask him, or Eldrick. Yeah, Eldrick.
Mhm.
Do you know where those four would have gone?
I heard them talking about returning to their camp. I don't know if they said camp or if they said stronghold or what, but I think they said it was in Baldur's Gate. They said something about their mission being a success here, which I'd assume has maybe something to do with you, since they tied you up, and I would assume they tied you up, whatever the disturbance was, and they
Oh, they
left.
definitely had a purpose here. I say while eyeing Golian. But thank you for the information.
Let's look, Morin's being nice.
Honey catches more flies than vinegar. Or whatever the fuck the saying is.
And he
I mean, it makes sense to me.
okay. So then you guys all head back to the Undercliff Village Tavern.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Probably takes you an hour and a half, something like that, on foot to get there. It's about lunchtime now. You guys are getting up, parched to say the least. As you walk back into town, you can see Zirak. You notice one of the barmaids sitting out in front of the tavern is the same barmaid that was helping you recover in the tavern. She watches and sees as you're kind of approaching and coming back, and she stands up and she has like a little bag in her hands. She's like, "Oh, you made it back! I'm so. And these must be your friends."
They are. I wouldn't have made it back thanks to your help if I didn't have your help.
Of course.
So I appreciate it. Everything you've done.
I would not. I would have helped anyone, but I'm glad that I'm just glad that you made it back. Please come inside. We'll get you all prepared some food, some water, anything. Oh, and this is for you. She gives you the little bag that she had next to her.
Is this my backpack?
No, this is something separate.
Cool.
As you guys go in again, it's about lunchtime. There are probably like 5 or 6 people in the tavern. All farmers, a couple merchants, and then obviously the 2 barmaids that are there running the tavern. You can see the lady that met you out front. She kind of walks over to a big table and pulls out chairs for you all and waves at the other barmaid to come give you, some water, some ales, take your order or whatever. She looks back to you, Zirak, and she said, she asks you if you're here to pick up everything that you left or if you're going to stay another night.
I'm here to pick up my stuff, but I don't believe. Are we staying the night?
What time of day it is? Is it?
It's like lunchtime. It's probably like noon, 1 o'clock.
No, we can move on.
There's no reason for us to stay.
No, but a man named Eldrick, who runs the farm that I was telling you about, may stop by, and he will need food and shelter, maybe. So if you could provide that to him, that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, it was Eldrick's farm? That's where you guys came from?
Yes.
She just gets this like look of sorrow over her face, and he's been through so much these last years. It's such a shame they chose to terrorize him. Yeah. She goes back over with the other barmaids. She starts getting you guys some food and some drinks, and she'll bring over a round of ales, a round of water for everybody. She puts some, loaves of bread on the table, and then takes your food orders, whatever you guys would like, and prepares to serve you a meal. It'll just be a little bit while the food gets prepared.
I'll be right back. I go upstairs to my room to grab my stuff.
Yeah, as you get up there, you can see the bed has been made. All of your stuff is like neatly kind of folded and piled on top of the bed with a little folded note on top of it.
I'd like to read the note.
The note is from son of a bitch. What's this dude's name? The City Watch, saying that if they don't hear back from you within a day, that they will send a reconnaissance party to the Undercliff to investigate what's happened.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of talking to myself. I guess I'll have to stop by the City Watch. What's in this little pouch that I was handed?
Oh, this is like, there's another note in there, this time from the barmaid, as well as there's like this nice, fresh, like sourdough bread. Not like a normal bread that's made, but this was like bread that she specifically made for you.
Oh my god, she wants your bird dick.
as
They
well.
want your
My-
birthday.
She wants my cloaca.
Blah, 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 blah.
Is it like a duck where it's a corkscrew opener thing?
Yikes, bro.
Ew.
Yikes.
Birdman wants a bird woman. I've stated this many times over.
I mean, does that mean he has to spin or?
Yes.
Well,
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 Is Xerac breakdance? Like,
Zach can bust a move. That's all I'm saying.
Bust a nut.
better if he wants to bust anything.
Ugh.
And in the note, it just says, I know the tavern may not have been the most preferred place for you to rest. I know we don't have as many resources as Waterdeep does, but thank you for putting your trust in us. And we're happy we could help. You're welcome back anytime. Signed, Tessa and Mela Orlin.
Tessa and Mela Orlin. Add that to my allies.
I feel like. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Never mind. As it
Nope.
was.
Tessa
No, say
and
it.
Mela Orlin.
How dare you think that, Sleeping?
Dare I think a thought?
How,
Say it with your
Metagame.
chest.
Don't think
How
that
dare I
thought,
think a thought
sleeping.
and metagame?
Don't sleep.
Nope.
Do not think that thought, sleeping.
I feel
think that
like
thought.
I know what you're thinking,
Metagaming.
I just
think that
realized what
thought.
he's thinking.
Don't think that thought.
and I love it.
No,
Wait, but now I really want to know.
no, you don't.
Sleeping, DM me. I want to see if you're thinking what I'm thinking.
The bird is 7 for Christ's sake.
Not
You also
what
DM
I
me because
meant.
I'm curious.
Also, can you just say it because we all want to know?
No.
Can you DM me?
No.
Also, the bird is 10.
I don't
he's
know
a
what
big
that
boy.
is in bird years. Is that like adolescence or is that like,
That's like-
I don't.
It's like, they
He's
live.
a child.
No, the birds live to like
30 years?
30s, 40s. So like
He's in his 20s,
20s.
25s.
A consenting adult.
Yeah, I would say he's around 20 to 25 ish human years. Of like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Not the same thing I was thinking. You are on a good
Alright.
track, though.
Okay.
Okay, that definitely isn't what I was thinking. He was thinking. I think me and Stevie might have had a similar idea.
You can DM me. That's fine. We'll see if you had the same thing. Anyway, while we're all thinking and reading, downstairs you meet one of the other barmaids comes over to you. This one is a little taller than the other one. Oh my god, everyone fucking messaged me. Shit. Okay, two of
Am I
you
like-
did exactly the same thing.
Who? Tell me who.
Is it me and Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Ellie ruins it by saying, "I love you." Aw.
Aww.
Aww.
I liked cock
Ellie.
better personally.
Heath. Oh my god.
I just wanted to be included.
You're always included.
You're
you
in
can
the
speak
party.
anytime.
As long as Steven isn't speaking, because then we get echo.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I'll have
Yeah.
to figure a way to fix that.
I don't know. Lower your voice.
Check if like
Talk
this.
closer to your mic.
There could be just like
Not
the
that
sound gate
difficult.
from Discord or your microphone.
He's about to
settings.
move you into the, back into your office.
Yeah, I would just double check that she has the
No, he's not.
check the Discord
loves
noise
me.
suppression.
And he's indebted to me.
I just
World
bought this
star.
woman a car, and she's saying like I owe her. Okay.
I just bought me a car. Does that mean I owe me
You
something?
owe me. You owe me your love.
Yes.
Your
Unbelievable.
unconditional love, because when I do something stupid,
I rolled a 2. What does that mean?
Yeah, if you were worried about doing
stupid,
something
but I
stupid,
still love you.
just
Yeah,
give him like 5 minutes.
You chose the wrong person.
No.
Okay, so none of you were thinking the same thing I was thinking.
So are you gonna say
What
it
were
out
you
loud?
thinking?
No, because I'm going to use what I was thinking.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was
What were
actually
the names
thinking
again?
what I
Want to
said.
tell me?
What? No.
We're probably about to find out.
Are you really sure?
Yes. You can't
You
flash me
sometimes
now.
give
There's
me
on camera.
Spoilers.
You see-
Oh, you think I can't?
You see this doggo?
Oh, turning my camera off.
You
Ah!
think
Yeah, I was
I
like, look away, look away,
can't?
look away.
You think I?
Do it. See it. You go too. Call me out and do it. I can't see that. I'm waiting.
Now I'm nervous. No.
I mean, you
So
could have
guys,
just taken your
how are we
headset
doing
off.
tonight?
Chicken.
I forgot to take my headset off.
Okay.
It's fine. It's still a PG game.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
fine.
For now.
I
Maybe
have to talk like
PG-13.
4 times already, so
Wait
I don't know
until I
about
kiss your
that.
husband. That'll bump it up
We
to
were just talking about
PG-13.
bird cloaca / wiener / corkscrews.
Hey, cloacas are discussed in elementary schools. That is definitely G-rated.
I don't know what a cloaca is.
It's just like a hole.
A
It's a
Bardusi.
multi-purpose hole.
Just look it up.
Birdissy.
It's
Google
like
image
Birdissy.
search.
They do a lot from there.
Words.
They shit.
That's
No,
what they-
that's where they shit. And they lay the egg. Okay, it's all in the same hole.
It's where, yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping, it's all the same hole.
It's
It's
all the
efficient
same
that way.
hole.
The multi-purpose
Anyway.
room
Always
of
has
the-
been.
Enough
Continue
about
on
my
with
cloaca.
with our adventure.
As you, Zirak, as you finish back up, you can hear the group downstairs starting to get served their food, and I'm guessing you grab your gear and go back downstairs. Or are you gonna hang out upstairs still?
Yeah, I grab my book off the shelf, off the bedstand. I write a little thank you letter to Tessa and Mela, and yeah, head downstairs.
I do see Marley. Yes, I was trying to point him out right here.
I just looked behind me.
He's
Oh, he's flopped. Yeah.
you guys all get your foods. You start talking. Mela, the taller of the two sisters, she kind of walks over to the group, and she again like thanks you all for your patronage, and thanks you again for helping out Eldrick in his farm. He's a very loved member of the community, and they are all very very happy to hear that he is safe.
Sorry, what was in the pouch again? I think we just did. Was it just the letter?
The letter and some nice bread.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That she baked herself
Some
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
just
herself.
for you and
Dude.
your Birdussie.
My cloaca's rumbling.
Also, just
the
let me
reaction I was hoping to
know.
get.
Let me know when you eat that bread.
You
Oh,
will die.
I kind of want to eat it now because like it's dinner
Why would you
time.
tell him that, Steve? Now he's gonna eat it.
Hey,
Well, I was planning on
don't
eating it
eat that right now.
anyways.
wait till later.
Is this like giving a pigeon rice or something
Oh,
where they
Yankle.
explode?
Was that Yankle?
Guys, I really want to eat the bread, but something's urging me against it.
Don't eat the fucking bread, you fuck.
Eats the bread now.
For
the next 5
reference,
minutes, you are God.
I'll give you reference. At this period of time, the voice you're hearing, yes, is Yankle, but he is also currently lost in the Feywild.
Okay. I want to take a bite of this bread.
You motherfucker. You're gonna curse me to stay even longer in the Feywild.
As you all sit back down, you now have multiple pieces of bread. As
Hey,
you,
Zurak, that looks very tasty.
Yep.
What is that?
It's all mine.
What is that? They don't, what
It
is that?
is-
I didn't see that out there
it's a
with
s-
other people.
It's a special gift.
You know, I like to try new things all the time. Please,
No.
you want to share? Why not?
No, it's my bread. You know how much I love bread.
I do enjoy bread.
I can order you some bread.
Carbohydrates.
I can order you some bread, but not
Yeah,
this
but
bread.
can I have a piece of that bread?
No,
Why not?
because it's mine, and I start pecking at it.
Oh,
Like,
he starts
it's in the bag still?
licking it all over. Just
Yeah, it's in the bag. It's in the bag, so nobody can like kind of snatch it, like reach in. But I'm just like pecking it through the
I'm
bag.
not asking to snatch it. I just want to. I want to try it. I like trying new things. I've tried all kinds of foods. You should see some of the shit we ate when we were out in the wild. So Jolie, we just made whatever.
Hey, you gotta do
Okay,
what you gotta do to
bugs.
survive.
We ate bugs.
give
we
him-
ate everything.
Slimy
I
yet
give him-
satisfying.
A very, very small piece of bread.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it.
Tell
Okay.
him to try these nuts.
Does anyone else get some of this bread? You're just giving out one little piece.
I will give out one little piece to Xochi.
Okay.
You didn't bring enough for the whole class.
Xochi and Zirak, both of you roll a d100.
Jesus.
Holy fuck! Oh my god!
Better hope and
bread.
pray.
Roll
100.
First
2d10s
bread.
together, or you can.
Yep. I got a
First bread.
59.
Wow.
I got a 15.
You better hope and pray, motherfucker.
This wild magic.
Sochi, as you
Just a
slip
little
this
piece,
bread
just a
into
little-
your mouth,
I'm just like.
It-
hold
it
on,
kind
let
of
me-
expl-
Let me
go ahead.
give me a chance. I'm going to.
Yum 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 yum.
Fuck you.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yum 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 yum.
As you start to kind of like bite in and chew in it, it almost explodes in your mouth into like a liquid, like a gusher would. And you, as you kind of like cover your mouth to like keep the liquid in, you notice your paws and your arms kind of like it's a good taste. It's not a bad taste. You notice your paw and your arms start to almost like shimmer, and you find yourself as you kind of like pause, you feel yourself like hold your breath and stop, and you're just like watching, and you
No
notice
pun intended.
as you're holding your breath, you don't feel like you have a need to breathe anymore. Zirak.
Shiny fur.
Roll a d6.
Oh no. I'm scared. I just survived this long. Don't kill me now.
You, as you start pecking down and you notice your hand like extend to grab some other food or something else, you notice your feathers start turning neon pink.
Whoa.
He's a flamingo!
I'm a flamingo.
Whoa. And obviously the rest of you can see these transformations happening to your party members, your fellow people here.
Do I still have bread
guys?
left, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Guys.
Okay.
Can I do a history check to see if I know
Hold
of
on.
the flaming
While-
folk?
Go ahead.
Flaming folk? What?
I just asked Google, are there flamingos in D&D? And apparently,
God.
the flaming folk are a race of flamingo people, not a race of people on fire.
Like, look down on my. What? Whoa. So shiny. I mean, I've never seen fur like this before. Like,
While he's saying that, I cut him off. I'm just like,
the pig.
What was in that bread?
what was
Mello,
in this bread?
Mello
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna
walks
start
over.
laughing.
I'm gonna look at like as soon as I point at him and his bread, like I'm just gonna be like, what was in the bread?
I'm not
Mello,
supposed to be pink. I have a friend back home who's pink, but I'm not pink.
one of the barmaids walks over, kind of looks at you, looks down, sees the bread, and she kind of just giggles to herself. She's like, "Did Tessa give you that?"
Yes.
Don't worry about it. The side effects are benign. They're not harmful. They should go away within an hour or a day.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why am I shiny? Why? I'm just gonna start going rambling
am I
because I'm
Mora's
I'm
gonna
also
be
gonna
laughing
ramble.
and be like,
So
"Oh, that's
rambling.
hilarious!" I want to try to grab a trunk and eat it.
I'm also gonna ramble as he is rambling because I'm freaking out because I'm not supposed to be pink.
I'm just laughing.
She just explains to you that Tessa likes to buy food from a vendor that comes about every once in a while to sell items from the Feywild.
Ooh.
Where's this guy? I'm gonna kick his ass. Why would you sell such a thing when you eat
I
bread? You
fucking
can't
told
be turning.
you, you jackass.
I'm a
But
pink.
no, don't listen to the goblin.
Come on, Sochi, your coat looks great.
Who listens to a goblin?
Ugh. I don't like it, Jolie. I don't like it at all.
We'll go get it dirty. We'll mess it up.
How am I supposed to do like hide and stuff when I'm shiny and I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling, not taking a breath or anything, just rambling, and just keep going and just imagine like.
I'm just gonna go back to laughing.
It's not funny, Jolie.
Question, Stevie.
I'll be laughing as well.
If I pluck one of these feathers, will it turn back to blue after
Oh,
the effects
pluck.
fail?
I was
Yes.
like, how do you do that?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm
We
not
need
gonna.
details.
we are all playing a different game than Joel.
Thanks for that.
Meanwhile, I'm running around the bar. That's all you hear. It's like
wanna-
in my head, it's like I'm pissed off and stuff, but all you hear is just.
Where's Tessa?
You can see after hearing Sochi and you kind of like clamoring and yelling, Tessa walks back in from the front. She was sitting out in like the front patio, and she sees everything and she kind of runs over to the table and is like, "You ate the bread?
Yes.
Wonderful! You look great. So do
No.
you."
I look like a bird of another gender.
Oh. Well, it should go away. Every time you
I'm
take
not a woman bird. I'm a man bird.
gender identity is complex sometimes. It's okay. We don't hold it against you.
Hey, we got rid of DI.
He's already got the job. It's if you want a different effect, you can just take another bite.
I take another bite.
Roll another D100.
In the confusion, I'm going to try to steal a piece and eat some too.
My bird in AO. Please, for the love of God, stop fucking with the bread.
Morin, make a sleight of hand check.
Does that work?
Zirak, make a perception check at disadvantage
God.
because you're preoccupied, panicking right
Sorry.
now. I think you still,
Well-
no matter what. Oh, if it meets, it beats. Okay. As
Yeah.
you're like taking
What
a
was
chunk
that?
off of the bread, and you're like forcing it down, trying to get another one. Morin, you're able to take a piece of the bread,
Just
and if you're gonna eat it, roll a d100.
I rolled a 37, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the table. You feel yourself, Zirak, you feel yourself as you take another one. You're still pink. However, you feel more, almost like divine energy coursing through your skin, or your pink feathers. Morin. As you notice that as you're sitting, your pants, like the leather underneath your armor, starts to like stick to you. Your armor on your gauntlets kind of starts to stick to you. The arm that's sitting on the table starts to like kind of get goopy and starts to stick to you. Basically, everything you touch becomes slightly sticky for the next hour.
Ew.
Well, that's horrible.
My girlfriend says the same thing.
Do my... So you said I feel a divine presence flow through me?
Yes.
Can I say my eyes and bow glow because that happens whenever I channel divine energy?
Sure.
Cool. I'm pink.
Oh,
My
now
eyes
you're
are
pink,
my eyes and
glowing
bow are
bird?
my eyes are pink and glowing. Or my feathers are pink. My eyes are and bow are glowing gold.
Glowing pink.
please.
High five, Morin.
What does this do for me?
Hey, Morin, high five.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to remove my glove or my gauntlet, and the
Kinda
other
like
one as well.
sticky.
It's like drop them on the table. Like, yeah.
And you can just feel it like you got glue on your
Yo,
hands.
I don't know if I
Dude.
like this. Ew.
What do you
Um,
mean?
Mechanically, Zirak, your next spell is just one level higher, cast for free.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
So, like, if you're gonna cast a level 1 spell, it automatically just upcasts itself to level 2, while still only
excuse-
using a level 1 spell slot.
Excuse me,
Wonderful.
bar lady. How long is this gonna last?
Well, effects can last anywhere from an hour to a day.
Okay. Go
Hold on
on.
a sec.
Not yet. Usually gone within the next
Go
day.
on. Go on.
Sometimes they don't go away. What else do you want me to say?
Have
are you saying I'm
ever
gonna be
seen them
pink
not go
forever?
away?
Depends if you get, divine favor, or divine judgment, and
Like, what about
decides
my
to use
stuff? Like, I want my fur back to normal.
it. I'm sure.
being shiny.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Well, do you like being sticky?
Only
I can
in
help
the
you out
bedroom.
there. Oh.
Ew.
There's room in this armor for 2.
Ew. No, Dad. No.
Morin is the father of the group.
Well,
He's more like the
Sir,
daddy of the group at this point.
Zurak, you can
Mhm.
keep that bread to yourself. I do not want any more of it.
I plan
Julie
to.
gets some.
I would love to eat some.
Julie definitely should try some. We should all try some.
I want to give him a tiny piece now that there's like stuff happening.
Go for it.
I tossed a Jolie a piece.
I want to try to persuade Golian to take a bite.
Make a persuasion check against Golian.
Can I help him with a
36.
persuasion check, saying that
sh-
this is the one and only time I'll give him bread?
Sure, Morin can roll at advantage for a
Golian,
persuasion
don't you-
check.
Don't you love bread? Look at all this wonderful chaos. You could do anything. It could be anything could happen. I'm going to.
It could make you stronger.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he's fucking taking a piece of bread.
Ooh.
36 for you. I need to roll his D100 is a 54. Okay. You had a 36. Okay. Ajoli, you feel yourself start to become very jittery. Almost like you're caffeinated.
You mean like start?
Your speed is doubled.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
baby.
dangerous.
All
That is
right.
dangerous.
Who wants to go on some adventures? Let's go.
Me.
Let's go try and track down these homies. Maybe, I don't know. We'll gotta figure something out. Let's.
We have to go to the halls of justice.
Golian takes a bite of the bread, and he kind of like is looking at himself and feeling all of his armor, and then he just starts speaking incoherently to you all.
Excuse me. What did you just say?
Again, speaking normally. He looks like he's being just calm and speaking normally, but you guys straight up do not understand him.
Is he speaking a specific language or literally just incoherent?
Incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible. Okay.
It's like
I mimic him. I go, "Skabadibidaba."
He kind of like looks confused and then says what he said again.
Wait, Steven, you got to give us a chance to describe what he says. He basically sounds like the guy from Waterboy going,
Yeah, that's true.
Perfect. While my paw's like jittering, I'm just like, this is about what he sounds like normally to me anyway.
Morn's going to nod as if he understands and respond in kind.
Callista, do you want a piece?
Sure, why not?
I hand Callista a piece.
The spirit.
Roll a D1 hundo.
Poor Steven.
This has been
Give
half
me
the
some
session
chaos.
is just us eating bread.
38.
Tell me that isn't a fire session idea.
Yeah.
Dude, we had 36, 37, and 38. That's kind of crazy.
37 and 38 are the same, though.
Oh.
Same thing, Callista. You feel yourself. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want you guys to have the same effect. Roll again.
She's going to get 39.
I know.
39.
A 3.
Oh.
Tree.
Isn't that the same, similar to somebody else?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
so you want me to roll again? I can roll again. Third time's the
No,
charm.
this is good. This is good.
Are you sure?
You, okay, fine. Roll one more time. I'll pick the
No,
best
no,
one.
no. Let us see what a 3 was.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
curious what a 3 is.
I'm curious.
As you take this bite, you feel this connection you haven't felt in a very long time, being an elf, and these motes of light start to swirl around your body. These 3 motes of light.
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights.
Oh, so nothing as cool as
What do the
changing
modes
color.
do? You should touch them, Callista. What does it do? I'm gonna touch the pretty light. I'm gonna walk up and touch one.
I want to touch one. I
You
want to
kinda
touch it.
Webs or like ebbs out of the way of your hand, but it keeps rotating around her.
You're gonna see me like
And-
pawing at it, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like pawing at it. Like,
I'm gonna reach out and
I'm-
try to touch it. Does it let me touch it?
Don't touch it.
You
But it's
Are
my
able-
ball.
are able to kind of manipulate it around you. You're not able to physically interact with it, like it's there, but it's not there. But you're able to, like, as you put your hand, you can kind of like move it forward and backward without touching it. It kind of like responds to you, but it doesn't let anyone else touch it.
you see me like dive at it, just jumping over her and crashing into a table or something, because I'm really intent on getting it while I'm jittery.
You're fast as fuck, boy.
He's zooming.
Yeah, he's literally got the cat zoomies right now.
He's zooming.
He's tweaking.
You hear like little chirps.
Morn- Oh, good.
Pink and glowy eyed. I don't even know. I think I go up to Tessa and I'm like, thank you.
Enjoy. I haven't had anyone
Uh,
fun to give those treats to in a while, and you guys seemed, if you made it back alive at least, you seemed like you'd be a receptive bunch, and it looks like you're enjoying it. So that makes me happy.
If you ever,
I don't know
if you
if
ever
I
come
like
across
it.
more, I'd be happy to take some off your hands.
Well, tell you what. Give me your address, and I'll send you a bird next time he's around.
He is a bird.
Get it?
He is a bird.
I am a bird.
A
Make
paper
Make him
bird,
share though if
silly.
you're gonna give him more.
I tell her we're located at Troll Skull Manor. In exchange for this bread, we'll allow you maybe some free meal and drink as well.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I'll make the trip out to into the city rather.
Maybe we should sell crazy bread on the menu.
Crazy.
Crazy bread.
Do we
That's
package
got
it
a
with our
ring to
pies?
it.
It just came to me. I don't know where I got inspired from.
Would we sell it? I don't know. Maybe with a pie covered in tomato sauce and cheese. Guys, I have a crazy idea.
Bread.
I don't know about this crazy idea.
The last crazy idea you had was a goblin fighting ring.
Honestly,
True.
that's still a good idea.
Still a good
Still a
idea.
shit idea.
That's
Wait,
probably
can
why I'm
we
haunted
hear
by a
Yankel?
goblin. I'm the only one who can hear Yankel. Canonically, I think.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Because I'm haunted by him. I think probably for making a goblin fighting ring. Or trying to.
We all ignore
would be
him anyway, so.
We would have made so much money though from that fighting ring.
We really would have.
No,
Look how much money we made from
Morgan
us
would have
fighting.
turned it over to the cops.
Oh, that's true.
True.
But new and
Fun
improved
police,
Warren
fun
wouldn't care.
police.
Morin is donating to the cops,
Rude,
also
Morin.
considered bribery inadvertently because, hey, if we give them money, they'll be like, oh, we gotta go to Troll Skull Manor because there's some bar fight. And they show up and you're like, hey, and they're like, hey, stop having fights. Bye.
The guards love
On that
me.
note, Zirak says to the group, I must go to the halls of justice to let the paladins there know that we're okay. Because I
Did you
sent
send them a
them
message?
I sent them a message in a bottle.
Did you send them a same message in a bottle?
Did you get Maxi Priest to sing it?
Was there a genie in it, perhaps?
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come in and let me out.
Okay.
Can't you just send the same
Do
message
you not?
back?
Do you not
Yeah,
know
I know we
that
have to-
song?
I do know that song.
Okay.
There was a lot going on. A lot of people said a lot of different things.
Song's probably older than him.
Probably.
Actually, it's almost definitely older than him.
Is it 20 years old?
Yes. 1997?
Yes. I was 2005.
I'm a
Yeah, you guys are
97.
old.
My
You
man
guys are
doesn't remember
old.
9/11.
Man wasn't even
Bro.
born during 9/11.
I know.
Bro wasn't even a
still make-
figment of sperm by
Bro wasn't, even
2011.
bro wasn't even a fucking sperm in his daddy's balls.
I once, at the boba shop I worked at, I once made a 9/11 joke to
Boba shop.
the guy I was working with, and the guy I worked with was like, he was born like in '99. He's like, I was alive during 9/11. I really don't appreciate those kind of jokes. I was like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, he was really impacted at 2 years
Yeah,
old.
he was really, he was really coherent.
That
too.
guy was just kind of the worst. Like, everybody
It's
kind
a
of hated
boba
him.
shop. No shit.
Yeah,
But
you're either
Hey, Boba's
the
good.
boba shop workers are either the
you
most
can put
annoying
boba these
people ever,
nuts in your
or
mouth if you like
dope
boba.
people.
And that's the
Dude,
idea with
boba
Boba.
is
can't you
delicious.
just send a message to them again, like you did before?
No, which one was it that sent the message? Was it Tessa or Mela?
Tessa.
Unless Tessa has some more of the bird paper. But I'd rather go see them in person, personally. I mean, unless you guys don't want to.
It's a long
Like,
walk.
I feel like it's more respectful. I feel like Morin would be down for a visit to the halls of justice.
Shouldn't we handle these paladins of Golian's imposter brigade?
Golian
are.
kind of looks at
That's what I'm
you
going
and
to
is
refer to it as.
and just says, "I'm sure they left that flyer specifically to tell us where they were going to be. I can't imagine they're in any rush."
I'm gonna
it
rush and
appears-
knock their skulls in.
Well, I guess
I'm,
we go back
I'm going to the halls of justice.
Waterdeep.
You guys don't have to come with me. I just need to let them know what happened. I showed them the note actually that I got from the halls of justice.
Oh yeah, that was the name I was gonna look up.
Well, we still have to deal with the dragons eventually, but for now we can,
We do have to deal with the dragons.
we can side back to report to the City Watch so they don't send some sort of hunting party for us.
And they would do that because we gave them 300 gold. So
Yeah,
Yeah, we're paying
yeah,
customers.
totally legitimate money, honest
Just go to
earned
cash.
wages.
honestly, maybe Morin's more evil than we thought because he basically paid off the cops with ill-acquired funds.
I know, right?
It's kind of badass.
Yeah, like I said, they love me over there.
I guess back to Waterdeep. Troll,
Let's go.
Scroll, scroll,
Fast
scroll,
travel.
scroll. No, wait, hold on. Roller.
I meant fast travel more as in, hey, we're leaving, and then we're all of a sudden back in the city.
I don't think Roller goes outside
He doesn't
the city.
operate outside the city.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
ask him.
You get no response from Roller
Roller,
for
are
the
you
first time
ignoring
ever.
me? Roller, don't do this.
Make
I'm
a
gonna,
make an
I'm
Arcana
gonna go
check.
over to,
He
I'm gonna go over
didn't
to Smokey.
answer, Morin.
and I'm gonna pet his head, like slightly, like pulling his head back while I do it. It's okay, man. Roller just doesn't operate outside the city. He still loves you.
Morin, you're pulling my hair.
Yeah. Sorry.
I guess we got
On
the
our
walk
way
back.
out. On our way out, I do thank both Tessa and Mela for their services and hand them 3 gold each because I'm a nice bird.
Steven, I'm gonna do something silly right now. I'm gonna send you DM.
Okay. They appreciate it. You guys walk out. You start walking.
Wonderful.
Assuming that is okay with.
I also want to fill up my water pouch at the lake thing pond because it's right here.
Yeah. Okay. Sochi, make a sleight of hand check.
Of course, I love rolling dice. That is a 22.
Okay. Roll a d12.
Standard D12. It is right here. This is a D12.
Proud of you.
3. I'm proud of you. Okay. Because we're all walking back right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can definitely do this.
Yes. As you guys walk back, it probably takes you a good majority of the rest of the afternoon to get to the nearest gate, which is the river gate in the trades ward. As you guys are approaching the gate, this trek uphill, the city watch there kind of, ask you to hold up, show us your weapons. What's your business here in Waterdeep? Your standard kind of questions, just checking visitors that they would ask.
I'm still glowing gold during this.
Yep.
And very pink.
And pink. I'm pink. My weapon is glowing gold, and my eyes are glowing gold.
Is my hand
sir,
still
I
stuck
live
to
here.
Sochi's head? Or no?
Say what?
Is my hand still stuck to Sochi's head?
It's like it just peels like the top of his. It's like it's not like sticky. It's not like gluey sticky. It's like it's like
Gross sticky.
I haven't showered in a few days and I've been sweaty sticky.
Ew.
That's gross.
Shake the guards.
Unlike your hands, yeah.
Morin touches everything he possibly can as they make their way through.
As you guys get in to the trades ward, you are now within the city bounds of Waterdeep.
Oh, guys, it's such a long walk. We should call Roller. Oh, I don't want to walk anymore.
Yes, please.
Psst, 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 psst. Hello, Roller.
Zochi! That's my
Oh,
boy!
hello. Hello. Well, how are you? Hope you're doing well.
I'm wonderful. Good to hear
How's
from you.
business? Been good?
Busy.
Yeah.
But I've always got room for you. Where you need to go?
Oh, awesome. We need to go back to... Hold on. 1 second. Zerak, do we need to go to the City Watch or Troll Skull first?
Preferably City Watch, but as long as we go to the City Watch by the end of the day, it's okay. So if you'd like to stop home first, we can.
To the City Watch, please.
I'll be there in a jiff, little guy.
Awesome. Oh, real quick. Do not be alarmed of what you see.
I'll have questions, I'm sure. I'll see you in a bit.
That is okay. We have answers. Also, don't let Morin touch anything.
You just get a... And a couple minutes go by, and Roller pulls up into pulls up to the trades ward, Rivergate. He kind of like turns into an alley, and you see him beep 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 back up towards you, so he doesn't have to turn around throughout the gate. He pops out, and he kind of looks at you guys, and well, this
Your
is
alarm.
new.
Yeah, I know. I'm shiny, right? And for some reason, I do not have to breathe. Here you are.
Roller, I don't know what you mean. There's nothing different here. Was more like inches closer towards the cart.
He kind of like he goes like
I'm Zerek. I'm not any other bird.
Why do you have a bunch of things stuck to you?
I just pick up things along the way that we might need for later. There's nothing wrong here. Let's keep moving a little bit farther forward.
He kind of walks towards you, and you feel him trying to pull something off of your back.
I'm gonna nudge at Jolie and be like, look.
And you get there's like a whole ass like bush branch stuck to you that he just like pulls off, and it like has that like sticky goo that kind of just drops it off, and he kind of just does this to you, like telling you to turn around.
I'm gonna look at the branch. Oh, I thought I was slightly heavier.
As you drop
turn around.
As you turn around, you feel another thing get roped off of you, as there's this like probably like 6 foot length of like ripped and tattered rope that is like that's been all up on your back, on your shield, everything. That gets pulled off, and then you hear Roller and the rest of the party just start to giggle as he pulls a little note off of your back, and he kind of just like, that's good, I like that, and he kind of just hands it to the party.
I'm gonna try to grab the note from his hand.
Make a sleight of hand check. You only need to beat a 7. He rolled real low. Okay. You see him kind of holding it out before anyone else can grab it. You're like, a note. You turn around and grab it out, and it says just the word "stinky" on it.
Warren is gonna be has been laughing this entire time, finding this entire chaos hilarious. But as soon as he reads it, his face drops. He looks back at them. I draw the line at petty insults. He's gonna try to throw the note to the ground, but it's gonna stick to his hand.
And apparently draws a lot of taking a shower.
And he's gonna look at his.
I'm gonna point at like, God damn, you're so good. Ah!
As he's waving the note, you kind of see my eyes following it, like they want to grab it.
The
I'm
new
gonna
meaning of a sticky note.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at it and just try to give up. The note's just gonna like be stuck to the back of my hand or something, and then I'm gonna look at Sochi and say, "I'm gonna get you back for this."
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to run at him like with my arms outstretched to give him a hug.
I'm gonna run away. No, I'm gonna run away.
You guys are just kind of running around the wagon. You can see Roller just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh man, sticky, huh? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Give me 1 second. He walks over to the side. He puts his hand on. You can see a bunch of like magic and runes pop up on the side. He enters another kind of like sequence of symbols of codes. And as the doors open, you notice the inside of the wagon is now almost like if you know what the effect blur looks like from Baldur's Gate, the interior of the taxi kind of looks like that. But it's still there, obviously. There's still enough room for everyone to get in. And he kind of just hops back in and puts his arm out the window and yells back at you, "Whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready."
I hop in. I'm ready.
I'll take a break from chasing Shochi and be like, okay, I
Get in
guess.
the damn car! Stop chasing me, you stinky!
Don't worry, Sochi. We'll both be in a closed space together very soon.
Oh my god, nope! I'm gonna ride on top. Absolutely not.
Okay. So everyone else gets in, minus Sochi. Okay.
Wait, is Roller? Am I able to? It was Roller.
Just like normally, not from the back.
Yeah.
You'd have to get in. You'd have to get in the front.
Roller, can I sit with you? He's gonna be mean. I don't want to touch him. He's sticky.
Make a persuasion check. Oh man,
Oh,
he rolled
man.
like fucking
I
trash,
thought we were,
bro.
I thought we were buddies.
I mean, the DC is low as hell.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay.
You know how in like Baldur's Gate, when it just wants you to win, but it makes you roll, it gives you a 2 for a DC.
Yeah.
Nice.
Basically,
Then you
don't roll
fail.
a 1. Yeah.
Yep.
And he's like, "Of course, little buddy, come on in." And you see the
I'll
door
try and
kind of
sing
just
you a
like
song too.
pops open. It closes. You guys start to debark. What are you gonna sing for him if you're going to sing something?
Oh, I'm definitely going to sing. I'm going to sing a.
Dance the night away by Van Halen.
I want to say 80s or 90s. I don't know. Whatever. It's a nice little
Jump by Van
Jimmy
Halen.
called Live Wire by a good band called Motley Crue.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sure.
I'm going to perform that. Performance!
Roll your dice.
19.
He is jamming out with you in his excitement of getting like a front seat show for you. He forgot to lower the enchantment so that the people in the back could hear. So it is just a silent ride from
For them.
the river gate to the halls of justice for all of the people in the back of the cab.
I picture me and Roller just going. Banging
Yeah.
it out.
Orange just in the backseat, just.
I'm assuming everyone's on the opposite side of the car from Morin.
Takes you a little bit to get to the halls of justice. As you guys pull up, all the doors open back up. Obviously, he thanks you for your rendition of some heavier music, and sends you on your way.
Cool. Well, I will walk up through the gates of the Hall of Justice. I'm looking for what's his name? The guy.
That was the name I was looking for. Damn it, I still haven't found it. Warren,
Is he specific?
what was the name of the dude that did your oath?
Starts with the D's, like Daryl.
Darius?
Darius.
Darius.
Iron Hand or
Dude,
something.
every
like
time I
that.
hear Darius, I think of that one sketch from SNL where Keenan Thompson was playing a black Donald Trump named Darius Trump. And it was like there was like a reality show or something about him. My eyes are so itchy.
Darius
Something like that.
Ironheart.
Darius Ironheart. Okay.
The other
Fire name.
body part that starts with an H.
Sorry, you said Iron Hand, Iron Heart, but what about head?
Oh yeah.
Iron head, iron hair.
Iron hair.
Session eight.
Head,
Damn it,
head
I
does not
did
exist.
one.
There is just
What?
a cabeza.
Oh, Iron
Tiny.
Cabeza. You're right. That's a very
Iron
common.
Really rolls off the tongue.
Iron Cabeza.
As you enter the halls of justice, you can see a group of probably like 6 to 10 city watchmen, led by Sir Darius, beginning to like gather and speak, like they're discussing something, a mission.
I go up. How tall is Sir Darius?
He's a tall boy. He's probably like close to 7 feet tall.
Okay, so he's like a solid 3 feet taller than me.
Yeah.
I look up all the way to him. I reach up with my wing and kind of tap him on the shoulder. Excuse me.
Kind of looks around and then looks down. Oh, Zirek. Wonderful. Never mind, boys. It looks like they made it back. We were just about to go search for you. We didn't hear from you.
That was sorry about that. Yeah, rough day, rough night.
I'd
but
say
we're
so.
okay.
Why are you pink?
Anyways, thanks for the care. Drink on me at Troll Skull.
Yo, you
I
can't
can get
just
behind
keep-
that.
You can't, Zorak. You can't keep bribing people like that.
I'm not bribing. I'm giving thanks.
Oh,
And Sir Darius kind of just laughs. It's, like, it's no bribe. Not until money changes hands. Anyway,
I'm gonna look at Morin.
We all look at Morin. I look
We
at
all
Morin.
look at Morin.
Oranges.
he as you all look at him, Sir Darius is like, ha, Morin, my boy, and he goes to like give you the kind of like handshake.
The handshake of power from
Yeah.
Terminator.
Good to see you, sir. And I'm gonna.
From Predator.
He just squishes on there, and he's kind of like,
I'm gonna face palm.
Oh, some things have happened, sir.
my son, you need a shower. He just kind of like swipes his hand off.
She's stinky.
He
I
is
enunciate the
indeed.
stinky.
a stinky boy.
I would recommend you get back in your taxi now that we know you're all safe. Thank Tyr. But you should probably clean yourselves up. That one, your little one there looks wet somehow, and
Little
you're
one.
just sticky. And get whatever that pink
I'm
is out of you.
curious, do any of you guys have a pool around? Large body of water?
We have a kind of baptism pool. I wouldn't call it a recreational swimming pool.
What if I was to say maybe want to get baptized?
You see this like proud look come across his face as he grabs onto his chest armor.
I said maybe.
He looks at you and says, "If you wish to give yourself the Tyr, we can open the pool up to you."
Do you have rules and regulations? Do you have a pamphlet? I'll take a pamphlet.
He reaches behind the little front desk, pulls out the "What can Tyr do for you" pamphlet.
Wait, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna read it and be like, Oh, interesting. Jolie, look at this. Look at this. And then as soon as I done reading it, I'm just gonna stick it to Morin.
I want if you're actually gonna read it, make a wisdom save.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm actually gonna read it. Yeah.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wait, Mans is about to eat shit.
Okay. As you're reading it, you can feel this proudness and like sense of duty start to like, come across you, and you're like, yeah, that could be a paladin, a Tyr. Yeah, and you just stick it right onto Morin.
Just go.
I'm just laughing at him.
Sir Darius kind of laughs, and he looks back at Morin and be like, "You really got to get that taken care of, brother."
It's not what you think it is, sir.
Dude, he got demoted from son to brother. It's kind of crazy.
Mr. Darius Guardman, if I was like say a servant of Tyr and just hypothetically, if maybe I died, would Tyr like do something? If maybe I died before it was my time, or how's that kind of work?
Would he turn me into a jerk?
What?
Like if I died,
don't. It's okay, sir. Just don't listen to the big cat. He likes to make fun and play.
No,
games.
he said what to Zirak because he's trying to talk
okay.
about being made into jerk chicken.
I'm sorry.
He looks at Ajoli and he gets a more kind of serious tone about him, and he goes into a story about how one time he was battling a great wizard and felt like he was about to be felled by this great wizard, and he was able to in his time of need, when he felt that there was no hope, when there was no further path for him to take, he was able to put his faith and trust in Tyr, and Tyr helped him prevail in his mission.
That sounds very...
That's a Marley butt.
Oh.
Inconceivable.
I just saw his tail chilling down there. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, the little pendulum.
He's licking his paw and the whole chair is moving back and forth.
Dang, that's a chunky boy.
He is the
That's very good
chunkers.
to know about Tyr. Thank you.
Tyr will reward those with faith. As long as your
Morton has
faith does
that.
not break, Tyr will reward you. Morin absolutely does have that. If I remember, or if I've instilled anything in him, is that Tyr's faith will protect him.
Nah, don't worry
Yes,
about Morin.
there's-
He's fine. Just a little sticky.
Many, many long lessons that I remember fondly.
I whispered to Xochi, I'm like, didn't Morin say he didn't see Tyr?
He did say that. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna try and get Morin's attention. Mir Morin. Psst, 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 psst.
I'm going to pointedly ignore him and continue
Fine,
talking
I'll
to Darius.
accept that look. Hey, Darius, man. He said he didn't see Tyr.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Were you given? Were you recently in a
What?
in a conflict where
He
you
recently
felt
was
that
in a car
his
accident.
need? You felt the need to ask for his favor?
You could say it was a sticky situation.
Uh.
Okay, I'm stealing that. Warren says that to him. We got into some sort of a sticky situation that looked very dire, but when everything was lost and all but Xerac were captured, a divine voice told me to get up. Ooga. And then everything was
divine voice.
And then he put on the Crash Bandicoot mask and he was chilling.
Nice. But a divine voice called me back to service. God damn, that was the loudest
Stop
one.
it.
Call me back to service. And we were revived.
Well, it sounds like you did hear Tyr in your own way. Tyr does not necessarily reveal himself, but us paladins in our faith and our duty know that when we hear a voice, a proud and devoted and strong voice in our soul, we know who's speaking with us.
Yes, and there was no doubt it was Tyr.
I kind of doubt it.
I'm gonna whisper to Sochi. I got some doubt about that.
Speaking of,
Press X to doubt.
Sir Darius, are the clerics available today to remove a curse?
They are, yes. They're always available for our use. Why? Do you know of an object?
I show him my shield and say, this shield has served me well, but recently has worked against me.
Worked against you. As you
Yes.
as you pull it off, you can see it gets kind of like sticky off of you, and you can see like a candle and a bunch of things, other items like stuck to the back of it. He just is like, sticky. Let me see, and he kind of like holds a hand up, and you see him grabbing onto his where the Paladin of Tyr logo on his chest starts to glow, and he starts to detect good and evil on this shield, realizing that this item is cursed. He
Oh shit.
kind of takes his hand back and says, how long have you had this?
Honestly, longer than I'd like to admit.
Well, yes,
But
we can remove this curse for you. It's best if you leave it with us. Come back and pick it up at a later date.
Understood.
If it's been connected to you for so long, sometimes objects like this can have some lingering effects. So the longer you are removed from it, the better.
Sounds like we should test it out. Zirak, fire an arrow.
Hey, what about this cursed object? And I'm gonna pull out from my prison wallet.
When Anjoli tells me to shoot an arrow at it, I take an arrow out of my thing, of my quill, and I just kind of toss it like lightly towards that general area.
Yeah, as you take the quill out and you kind of like toss it forward, you can see the arrow kind of and get like magnetically attracted to the shield. Sochi, do you actually pull out the stone?
Sure, why not? I said it.
Okay. As you pull out the stone, he kind of like looks at it for a while and puts his hand up again.
Be careful.
He's not trying to touch it. He just wants to kind of like feel its magic.
Okay, here you go. I'm gonna hold it so he can kind of oogly boogly over it.
He does the same thing with detecting good and evil, and he kind of like he has a puzzled look on his face, and he asks you if the item is cursed or if it's sentient. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry. I'm pretty sure it is sentient because I can talk to it and have conversations. Well, conversations within reason.
He kind of like closes his eyes again. You can see his palm turns from like a gold to like a silver, indicating like a different type of magic. And he kind of sits there for a little bit and pulls his hand away. His hand stops glowing and tells you that, you know, there's nothing wrong with this object. It does have a sentient nature. It almost seems like it has a creature bound to it, and that a powerful caster might be able to detect the type of magic that's bound this creature to this item and be able to free the creature or destroy the item if that is something that you wish for it. But there's nothing that the clerics there would be able to do with it, since the item is not intrinsically cursed.
Yeah.
Can the clerics make me not pink?
He looks back at you, and again you see his hands go and starts to glow gold, kind of shakes his head like this, starts to go glow silver, shakes his head like a confused and disappointed, and then his hand starts to glow like almost like a fiery red, and then shakes his head again. He's like, I don't know what is ailing you. It's magical in nature, but I've no indication as to how to reverse it.
It is Fey magic.
It's Fey
Or
magic.
the way we've been led to believe, Sir Darius.
And you just
He
hear
looks
him kind
fine.
of like, that makes sense. How the hell did you get possessed by Fey magic in Waterdeep?
It was nothing really. Can I offer you some bread?
He is like, oh, that'd be wonderful, thank you.
It is wonderful bread, sir. You would enjoy it immensely.
He kind of like puts his hand out, ready for you to
I
give him
give
some
him a
bread.
piece.
Okay.
Hold on. It is a little intense,
A little spicy,
a little spicy,
if you will.
very flavorful.
Puts it
Oh
down
my god.
puts it down his gullet.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh my god.
This might be
He
bad
dies.
for you all.
Water deep, hit by a nuke.
Tactical nuke incoming.
Oh god. I knew it was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake the moment I said it.
Oh my god, Steven.
Oh my, no, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Remember what I said about fucking around with the Fae? Don't. And what'd you do? You fucked around. Now you better find out.
You, as he starts to chew on it, you notice these sylvan symbols appear around his wrist and then around his other wrist, almost like shackles.
Oh no. Oh no.
And as
have I done?
he's chewing, you notice his demeanor start to change. As he's kind of like looking around, almost looking at you, but past you, like he is seeing other things. And just as quick as you notice him enter this state of trance, he comes back out of it and just looks at you, Zirak, and tells you to leave and take that and destroy that bread.
What happened?
I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
Sure.
30-20.
You notice, you can feel him inexplicably connected now to the Feywild. You don't know how, but he is bound to the Feywild now.
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god.
Y'all fucketh around and found it out.
Yeah.
do I know what exactly that did, Stevie?
Nope.
No.
The only one to truly know what has happened is Sir Darius, and he is asking you very aggressively to leave and destroy that bread.
As we leave, I put the bread on the ground and strike it with my dagger with True Strike.
Okay. As
I
you
want that thing annihilated.
as you smack it, you can see your magic come through it, and the bread kind of just like dissolves and burns into a pile of ash.
Yeah, I leave.
You can see as you leave the rest of the party, you can see Sir Darius like almost like scowl at the remains of this bread, and like Batman, he takes his cloak and kind of floops it away and then runs, or like, starts walking back into the halls of justice with the rest of the people that were there, as they were just kind of like watching in awe of what's going on. He takes your shield and walks away.
Well, guys, let's never accept bread from Tessa again.
Or you could just not give the bread to people that you shouldn't give bread to when you know what it does.
Well, I thought something funny
doesn't
was
work.
going to happen, like he would have turned yellow, or I don't know.
It's a D100.
Listen
my
to the
dude.
goblin in your head
Are
that
you-
says,
are you
"Don't fuck
talking
around
to
with the Feywild."
Yankel out loud, or are you talking to Yankel in your head?
Oh, this is Yankel.
This is-
Yankel. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, how is he responding? That's what I'm saying.
I respond out loud, but you guys have no clue who I'm talking to.
You get the context of only one side of an argument.
Yeah, this
Well,
this
you're-
is why you don't fuck around with the Fey. This is exactly why you don't fuck around with the Fey.
But we did it, and we were fine.
Interesting. Yeah, we had no indicator that something like that would have happened. All of our effects are minor compared to that.
Ones and 99s on D100s were kind of insane. Yeah, Ellie's 3 was one number away from being real bad.
I would have loved it.
At least she
you
wasn't
would've loved
stinky.
As you guys leave the halls of justice, it is definitely like dinner time, nighttime at this point.
Justice.
I just want to go home.
Justice. Justice.
Justice.
Justice. All right. How far away are we from Troll Skull?
You're probably
couple
an
hours
hour
usually.
walk. Yeah, maybe an hour and a half walk.
Oh, well, looks like we're going to get a good old roller. Our fast travel buddy.
He comes to pick you up, drops you back off at Troll Skull.
Man, I didn't even get to sing him a song. This is bullshit.
Hey, you guys
I
keep
feel
talking
like-
about fast traveling.
I wanted to sing him a song.
What song do you sing him?
I want to sing him Sweet Child of Mine, okay? I want to sing him that
Like you
song.
already
'cause
sang
he's
Sweet
a
Child of
sweet-
Mine.
Okay, then I'm singing Immigrant
Mr.
Song.
Brownstone. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Like a bedtime lullaby.
Adequate. He is thoroughly abused and happy.
Good. That's all I care about in this world, and a Jolie.
I'm so touched.
Not even Daisy.
Oh! Daisy too.
What a monster.
Oh, not Daisy.
Daisy has been chilling it in your holster. Okay?
Yes.
Daisy actually died, right?
You
Well,
don't say that.
Daisy's
I
a
know
familiar,
not died,
so she
but,
can
like,
come back and
Got unsummoned for a second there.
yes. Oh,
Zirak
fuck.
goes up to his room without any mention to anyone else.
Dang, he just straight up booked it.
Yeah, you guys all end up back at Troll Skull. Dinner service is well underway. Your bar staff is there. They greet you. They welcome you back. They can see you're a little worse for wear, but nothing that they haven't seen before. You can see one of your barmen walk up to you, Morin, and give you a note. Some lady left this for us earlier this morning. She said she was looking for you and wrote this down and said to give this to you whenever you returned. So here you go.
Great, thank you. I read the note.
Yeah, the note is from Esavelle, saying that she came to the manor to look for you. She's rallied a couple of hired hands if the help is needed to help address the dragon problem, to help address your dragon problem.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna tell the party exactly what you just said.
Yeah, she basically was like saying that she came to look to you. Look, for you because she has a possible solution to the dragon problem caused by the dragon problem. So she was trying to be like nondescript about the issues affecting you and her.
Gotcha.
But you know what she meant.
I of course know what she meant.
Golian just walks over to the bar, gets a pint, starts drinking. Zirak is
Cool.
upstairs going to bed because he's pink and
Scarred.
sad.
I'm going to go upstairs and take a bath.
Okay, that's smart.
Thank you.
I gotta stop rolling ones. Fuck.
No, keep rolling them.
Is there any like? Actually, never mind. I'll just also get a pint and relax after my jittery day. Take a little downer for the upper.
Okay. Sochi?
I am just going to head to my room and hope to God I wake up in the morning that I'm not this shiny, shimmering color and actually have to breathe oxygen.
Okay. And Callista, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too.
Okay. Wonderful. As you guys retreat upstairs after your long adventure outside the city, you've become more focused, but you have some paths still left ahead of you. Do you regroup with Esavel and conquer the dragons? Do you head to Baldur's Gate to pursue the will breakers, or do you check the job board to see what else is going on? Only time will tell.
Am I still pink?
And, well, maybe in the morning when you wake up, you won't be pink. But you haven't woke up yet, because we're going to pause. We're going to stop there.
I loved it. It was silly. It was
That was
What a
fun.
fun
It
session.
was silly. It was full of laughs. It was full of memes.
So,
Yep.
the Feywild stuff, the other session or campaign that we're doing, that I'm DMing on Saturdays, the last mission was in the Feywild. So I have 2 different tables of this D100 table I have is like nice, the nice like minor effects table, except for the 99 to 100 apparently. And then I have a D20 table for like wild magic surges, which are a little more aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive is a nice way of putting it. And I mean that in like it is
Aggressive.
kind, it is not maybe
Aggressive.
most accurate.
Yeah. Yankel was hit by the reality fracture effect, which was you fall into a Fey time loop, disappearing from existence for 1d4 long rests before reappearing exactly where you left off.
Wow.
Literally,
Wow.
Thanos blipped out of time, blipped out of existence.
Damn.
And that was the kinder effect that I got.
Ooh.
That wasn't the worst. That was one of the kinder ones.
There's another one that is you're permanently trapped in the Feywild unless you break an ancient Fey curse, which can only be undone by a Seelie Queen, an unseelie prince, or a powerful Fey bargain.
Damn.
Yeah. Feywild Wrath, a random creature within 60 feet of you explodes in Fey fire, taking 10 d10 force damage.
Oh my god.
that
That
would
one
be
happens.
hilarious.
A random creature, like yourself included.
Well, so we had 4 people in at what would have been the boss fight, but one of the people got in there earlier and was able to like talk them down. So there was no combat. One of the people came in there and then triggered this effect, and the big baddie exploded.
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
did you just say that somebody
Nice.
from Saturday night decided to talk instead of just fight?
Well, yeah, Tommy was here.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, see, in
Pirate?
lieu
I
of
was-
me,
Yeah, he's the pirate one.
Is that Steve
I
the
was-
pirate?
Hey, Steve
Yeah.
Pirate.
I like